How's it going, everybody? This is John Bianchi with Airbnb Data Secrets. I'm super happy and super psyched that you've made it and you're in here and you've decided to purchase this course and you've got your data map and now you're trying to learn how to actually use that map. So let me give you a quick overview of what this course is going to entail. Okay, so you're going to be getting your profit map, which is going to tell you all the different areas within your city that are going to be the most profitable. Essentially, it's just going to tell you the annual revenue for all the Airbnb sizes and all the different units across whatever city you chose, right? So you have your profit map. The next step is, how do I actually use that profit map? How do I read it? How do I understand it? And how do I really dig deep into it? So that's going to be the core of this entire course, is going to be really understanding how to read and understand the numbers, the data, because real estate is know your numbers, right? And Airbnb is really hard to know your numbers. And so that's what we're here for. That's what I want to teach you. I'm taking something that's really complex and I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible. And I really want you to walk away as knowledgeable as I am. And I know it's possible because once you understand the nitty gritty, it all becomes easy, right? So when you really, really dive down deep into the numbers, it starts to become a lot easier as you go through. And if I was able to figure it out, like with no experience, I have no data experience, I don't have a college degree in this kind of stuff. The thing is if I can do it, you can do it, right? I know you can. I've gone through it. All we're trying to figure out is what is the annual revenue for a certain property, right? That's the main thing we're trying to figure out. And so, like I said, we're going to have our main course, which is going to teach you how to understand the data, really dive deep into it, and be able to be as knowledgeable as I am when you're reading the profit map, right? And then the next thing that we're going to be doing is, how do you take action now on that, right? Which is the natural progression of the next step. So the next thing you need to do is figure out how you can make a sale by using the numbers, right? And we're always pushing property management rather than rental arbitrage. Rental arbitrage makes sense in a lot of scenarios, and once you understand the data, you're going to really be able to figure out which places make the most sense, right? But I'm going to be pushing property management when I'm talking about sales because those ones are free, and that's what we like, right? And we want free. So, yeah, we're going to have an entire course teaching about the sales process behind that, the process that I used, how we went through it, and I'm going to try and teach you as much as I possibly can. And of course, there's going to be a whole section here of all the resources that you need, templates, tools, standard operating procedures, all of that, so that you don't have to create it from scratch. You can take it, make it your own, use it for your sales, use it for your checklist to make sure that you're not missing anything. And by the end of this, when you've gone through all of it, you should be able to identify profitable locations within your city and be able to actually take action on it and use the information to make those sales, right? And like I said, if I can do it, you can do it without a doubt. It is you let the numbers do the selling, which is my favorite thing about data. You kind of remove yourself from having to be this hotshot sales guy, right? Or even hotshot whatever, like trying to turn a business into this amazing thing. When you have the data, when you have the numbers, it's really just a matter of following the process. Watch Moneyball if you don't believe me, right? So super excited about this, guys. I can't wait for you to learn everything that I have for you. Go through it yourself. Take your time with it. There's going to be times where you're going to hit a roadblock and you're like, I just don't understand what the hell he's saying. You know what I mean? Or like, I don't get it, or whatever it may be, but just go through it. Like, I'm going to be trying my hardest here to make it as easy as possible for you to understand, but you're going to have to take your time with it. You can go really quickly through it. You can go slowly through it, but truthfully, I think this is it's a course that you're just going to keep coming back to over and over and over again, right? So I see it in a way that you're going to learn it all at once, whether it be over a weekend, over a week, over a few weeks, right? And just really going through the numbers, through the data. But then what's going to happen is every time you come up to a property, right? You're like, should I buy this property? Should I lease this property? Can I manage this property for someone, right? Every single time you're going to come to that scenario, you're going to come back to this course and you're going to double check all of the information. You're going to re-go through it to make sure you're not missing anything. You're going to pull out the checklist to make sure that you've gotten through every single piece. And this is going to be the course that you use to give you the confidence to be able to purchase a home for $1 million down in Arizona somewhere, because you know it's going to be profitable for you, right? And that's what this course is going to do, and that's what I really want it to be for you. So don't rush yourself and don't kill yourself if you don't understand it on day one. Use this over and over and over again on every single property until you feel like you can just do it without the course, right? But I want you to be as knowledgeable as I am by the time you finish this course and every time you use it there on after. All right. once again, super excited. I'm going to stop right there. I just want you to get into this. I want you to get going. And I'm looking forward to it, guys. Let's make this happen.